Have you ever tried doing this just 5 minutes after waking up to add decades to your life? For many of us, especially as we navigate our golden years, mornings can sometimes feel like a gentle struggle, a slow unfurling from sleep, perhaps with a lingering stiffness or a quiet haze of thoughts. But what if I told you that by intentionally shaping those very first few minutes, you could not only feel more energized and present each day, but also lay a powerful foundation for a significantly longer and healthier life? It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? Yet, groundbreaking research and the wisdom of longevity experts suggest that these initial moments are incredibly potent. They are a blank canvas, ready to be painted with habits that nurture your body and mind from the inside out. Imagine waking up not with groans, but with a sense of quiet anticipation for the day ahead, feeling more aligned, more resilient, and more alive. This isn't about drastic overhauls or complicated routines. It's about embracing small, consistent acts of self-care that have a ripple effect, transforming your well-being over time. So before you get comfortable, take some time to like the videos and subscribe to the channel, but only if you really like what I'm doing here. I'd love to know where you're joining me from today and what time it is where you are. Now, let's dive into how those first precious minutes after waking can become your most powerful allies. Habit 1. Hydrating with warm lemon water. The very first thing you do after gently awakening your body and mind can set the tone for your entire day. And for those of us over 60, this initial step is particularly crucial. After a night's rest, your body has been in a state of repair, but it also needs to rehydrate and gently kickstart its internal systems. Among the simplest yet most profound habits you can adopt is sipping a glass of warm water with fresh lemon. It might seem incredibly basic, perhaps even less appealing than your usual morning coffee, but the benefits are remarkable, especially as we age. Why warm lemon water? Well, consider this. As we get older, our natural sense of thirst can diminish, leaving many of us in a state of mild dehydration without even realizing it. This subtle lack of fluids can manifest as fatigue, dizziness, sluggish digestion, and even a foggy mind, all things that can make daily life feel more challenging. Starting your day with warm lemon water is a gentle, effective way to replenish those vital fluids. The warmth itself is soothing, helping to relax muscles and prepare your digestive tract for the day. The lemon, far from being just a flavoring, contains beneficial compounds that support liver function, promoting the production of bile, which is essential for breaking down food and absorbing nutrients. Furthermore, lemons have an alkalizing effect on the body, which can help to balance your system and combat the acidity that can come from stress or certain foods. Think of it like this. After a period of rest, your body is like a finely tuned engine that's been idling. Pouring in pure, warm water with a touch of lemon is like giving that engine a gentle, nourishing flush, helping all the internal components to wake up smoothly and efficiently. It aids in flushing out toxins that may have accumulated overnight and provides a natural, gentle boost to your metabolism. This isn't about extreme detoxes or trendy fads. It's about a mindful act of self-care. When you take that first sip, you're not just drinking water. You're signaling to your body that you value its well-being. You're starting your day with intention and kindness. I recall a wonderful woman named Eleanor, whom I met at a senior health expo. At 75, she had been struggling with persistent digestive issues and a general lack of morning energy. She confessed that her doctor had often reminded her about hydration, but she found plain water unappealing. Upon learning about the benefits of warm lemon water, she decided to give it a try, replacing her morning tea. Within a few weeks, she noticed a significant difference. Her digestion improved. She felt more alert without the jitters of caffeine, and she felt a gentle clarity return to her mornings. She described it as waking up her insides, a small ritual that made her feel more in control and more connected to her body. This simple habit, requiring nothing more than warm water and a slice of lemon, became her daily anchor, a quiet moment of self-respect before the day's demands began. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the most impactful changes come from the most unassuming practices, especially when consistency is key. Habit 2. Gentle stretching routine. Following that initial hydration, the next crucial step in creating a powerful morning ritual involves connecting your mind with your body through gentle stretching. For many of us, the hours spent sleeping mean our muscles and joints have been relatively inactive, leading to a natural stiffness upon waking. Instead of jumping into the day's activities, it's far more beneficial to ease your body into movement, much like a skilled mechanic would gently warm up an engine before putting it to heavy use. This mindful approach to stretching can dramatically improve your physical well-being and contribute to a longer, more agile life. As we age, it's common to experience a natural decrease in flexibility and mobility. This can make everyday tasks feel more demanding and increase the risk of falls or injuries. However, accepting this stiffness as an inevitable part of aging is a misconception. A short, deliberate stretching routine performed in the first few minutes after waking can directly counteract these effects. It enhances circulation, delivering vital oxygen and nutrients to your muscles and tissues, which helps to reduce aches and pains. Improved blood flow also means more efficient waste removal from your body, contributing to a feeling of lightness and vitality. Moreover, stretching can significantly boost your balance and coordination. These are critical factors for maintaining independence and preventing accidents as we get older. Simple, controlled movements, such as gently rolling your neck, circling your shoulders, reaching for your toes even if you don't touch them. The stretch is still beneficial, or performing a seated spinal twist can awaken your body systematically. These movements signal to your nervous system that it's time to become active, preparing your muscles and joints for the day ahead. Beyond the purely physical benefits, this morning stretch is a profound act of mindfulness. It encourages you to tune into your body, to notice where you feel tension or tightness, and to acknowledge your physical state without judgment. This awareness is incredibly valuable. It informs how you move throughout the day, helping you adopt better posture, avoid strain, and make conscious choices about your physical comfort. It's about building a dialogue with your body, understanding its needs, and responding with care. Consider my friend, Arthur, a retired architect who is now 81. He shared with me how, for years, his mornings were marked by a persistent ache in his lower back. He'd shuffle around, feeling stiff and reluctant to move. His physical therapist recommended a simple 5-minute stretching routine he could do right after getting out of bed. Arthur committed to it, starting with gentle torso twists and hamstring stretches. He told me, "It wasn't about becoming a contortionist. It was about telling my body, I'm still here, and I care about how you feel today." Within a month, his back pain significantly decreased, and he felt a newfound ease in his movements. He attributes much of his continued mobility and reduced discomfort to this consistent, gentle morning practice. It's a testament to how prioritizing even a few minutes of mindful movement can yield substantial rewards for your long-term health and quality of life. Habit 3. Practicing deep breathing or meditation. After hydrating your body and gently awakening your muscles, the next vital step in crafting a resilient and healthy morning routine focuses on calming and centering your mind. What you do mentally in those first few minutes after waking can profoundly influence your mood, your decision-making, and even your physiological responses, such as blood pressure, for the entire day. For those of us in our 60s and beyond, developing a practice of deep breathing or simple morning meditation is one of the most powerful tools we have for navigating life with greater peace and clarity. Many people perceive meditation as something complex, requiring hours of practice, specific spiritual beliefs, or uncomfortable postures. However, at its core, meditation is simply the practice of being present, of gently directing your attention to your breath, your body, or the sensations of the moment. You don't need to be a seasoned yogi or sit cross-legged for extended periods. Finding a quiet spot, sitting comfortably in a chair or at the edge of your bed, and simply focusing on your breath for just 2 to 5 minutes can make a remarkable difference. You can count your breaths, focusing on the gentle rhythm of inhale and exhale, or simply observe the natural rise and fall of your chest or abdomen. The significance of this practice, particularly for seniors, lies in its ability to mitigate the effects of chronic stress. As we age, life can bring unique challenges, concerns about health, finances, family, or loneliness. These worries can trigger a constant state of alert in our bodies, leading to elevated cortisol levels, muscle tension, sleep disturbances, and a weakened immune system. By dedicating a few moments each morning to deep breathing or quiet reflection, you send a powerful message to your nervous system. I am safe. I am in control. This conscious act of calming down can interrupt the stress cycle, promoting relaxation and a sense of inner equilibrium. The benefits extend beyond just feeling calmer. Scientific research consistently shows that regular practice of mindfulness and deep breathing techniques can lead to a reduced risk of heart disease, improved cognitive function, better memory retention, and decreased inflammation throughout the body. It literally supports more graceful brain aging, helping to maintain sharpness and mental acuity. By consistently integrating this practice into your morning, you're not just managing stress, you're actively cultivating a healthier brain and body. Let me share the story of Robert, a 72-year-old retired librarian. After his wife passed away, his mornings became incredibly difficult. The silence of the house amplified his feelings of loss and anxiety, often leaving him feeling overwhelmed before he even got out of bed. His daughter, understanding his struggle, suggested he try simply sitting by the window each morning and focusing on his breath for 5 minutes. Robert was skeptical at first, finding it hard to quiet his racing thoughts. He started by placing one hand on his chest to feel his heartbeat and the other on his lap, gently counting his breaths. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the mornings began to shift. The overwhelming dread lessened, replaced by a quiet sense of peace. It didn't change his circumstances, but it profoundly changed his capacity to cope with them. He found that by starting his day with this centered calm, he was better equipped to handle whatever challenges arose. This simple, accessible practice became his sanctuary, a space of stillness that fortified him for the day ahead. Habit 4. Practicing gratitude or morning reflection. As we round out these foundational morning habits, we arrive at one that touches the very essence of our emotional and mental well-being, dedicating a few moments to gratitude or quiet reflection. This practice, which takes place within those crucial first 5 minutes after waking, is not merely a feel-good exercise. It's a powerful technique with demonstrable effects on our health, our outlook, and potentially the length and quality of our lives. It shifts our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. And for those of us over 60, this perspective shift can be transformative. When you consciously choose to engage in gratitude, you are actively directing your brain away from a state of survival or scarcity. Instead of dwelling on yesterday's regrets, current discomforts, or future anxieties, you purposefully turn your attention towards the good things in your life. This might be as simple as appreciating the warmth of your bed, the taste of your morning water, or the fact that you woke up to see another day. For seniors, who may have experienced loss or face physical challenges, this practice is invaluable. It reframes the morning not as a reminder of what's diminished, but as a gift, a chance to savor what remains and what continues to bring joy. The scientific backing for gratitude is robust. Studies have shown consistent gratitude practices are linked to lower blood pressure, enhanced immune function, and improved sleep quality. Individuals who regularly acknowledge what they are thankful for often report lower levels of depression and anxiety, and they tend to have stronger, more positive relationships with others. It cultivates a sense of contentment and resilience, helping us to navigate life's inevitable difficulties with greater emotional fortitude. The beauty of gratitude practice lies in its simplicity and accessibility. You don't need special equipment, a journal, or a formal training session. All it takes is a quiet moment, a deep breath, and a conscious decision to seek out the positive. You can whisper your thanks, think them silently, speak them aloud, or jot them down if you prefer. Some people focus on loved ones, others on simple pleasures like a beautiful sunrise, a comforting cup of tea, or a cherished memory. There's no single right way to do it. The only potential misstep is not doing it at all. Let me tell you about Agnes, a vibrant 78-year-old retired nurse. After retiring, she found her days sometimes lacked the purpose she'd felt during her career. She started her mornings with her warm lemon water and gentle stretches, but she felt something was still missing. A friend suggested she try naming 3 things she was grateful for each morning. Initially, Agnes felt it was a bit trivial. However, she committed to it. One morning, she was grateful for the ability to still walk her dog. The next, for a phone call from her grandson. Another day, for the resilience of her favorite rosebush in the garden, which had survived a harsh winter. She found that this simple act of acknowledgement began to fill her with a quiet warmth. Her outlook shifted from a sense of what now to a feeling of what's good today. Agnes explained that it didn't erase challenges, but it made her feel more capable of facing them, armed with a sense of appreciation for the good that persisted. This habit, she said, was like planting seeds of joy in the morning soil, ensuring that something positive would always bloom. You've just taken a journey through 4 simple yet profoundly impactful habits that can genuinely transform your mornings and, by extension, your entire life, especially as you move through your 60s, 70s, and beyond. It's so easy to fall into the mindset that as we age, life naturally means slowing down, perhaps accepting a certain level of decline or a reduction in our capacity to feel truly vibrant. But what we've explored today powerfully counters that notion. These small, intentional actions, hydrating with warm lemon water, engaging in gentle stretching, practicing mindful breathing or meditation, and cultivating gratitude, are not just about feeling a little better in the moment. They are conscious acts of self-respect, investments in your long-term vitality, and powerful reminders that you retain a significant degree of control over how you feel, how you move, and the overall quality of your years. Think about those mornings when stiffness, a fogged mind, or the weight of worries can feel like a heavy cloak before you've even fully woken up. These habits offer a way to shed that cloak. By choosing to hydrate mindfully, to invite gentle movement into your body, to quiet your mind with breath, and to focus your thoughts on appreciation, you are actively choosing to greet the day with intention and positivity. You are essentially giving your body and mind permission to reawaken with care, clarity, and a sense of purpose. These are more than just routines. They are pillars of self-care that build resilience. When you nurture yourself in these small ways, it creates a ripple effect. You'll find yourself moving with more ease, thinking more clearly, and interacting with others with greater warmth and patience. It's not just about physical health, it's about lifting your spirit, enhancing your cognitive function, and fostering a deep sense of inner peace. This quiet strength, born from consistent self-care, doesn't go unnoticed. Your loved ones feel it. And more importantly, you feel it within yourself, strengthening your connection to your own well-being. Remember Agnes, who found her mornings transformed by simple gratitude? It's proof that small shifts can lead to significant positive changes. It's never too late to embrace these practices, to feel better, to start anew, and to live each day with a renewed sense of intention and joy. Keep going, keep growing, and know that you have the power within you to live a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. Thanks for watching the video. If you find it interesting, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like, or leave a comment if you have any suggestions. Wish you good health.